Hey everybody, Red Dust Cigars. I'm already, there's a little wavy burn. Um, Probably a third, maybe a little more than a third. And it's daytime, which is a shock. But I'm probably a little more than a third into this. Aganorsa leaf, rare leaf, reserve, Maduro. Now, I wasn't going to review this. I wasn't. I really wasn't. I was just going to sit down and enjoy it and relax. But it's really good. I mean, I have to say something, right? I can't not say something about it. It's really good. I mean, chocolate and coffee. Kitty. Dumb dog. I mean, chocolate, coffee. I mean, mocha. It's both those flavors separately and together at the same time, all the way through this first third. I mean, right at light up, this really nice chocolatey sweetness that I adore, genuinely. So I see I'm smoking it a little bit too fast. Got a little cone on there. Just because I'm enjoying it so much, genuinely. Things I haven't liked so far. Smoke output, it's a little thin. Really short finish. I like the little medium to longer finish on the palate. I like it to linger a little bit just so that I can absorb more of those flavors, but it's like I have to, another reason why I'm smoking it a little fast. I feel like I have to come back to it fairly often and fairly quickly just so that I can get more flavor out of it. Beautiful wrapper. This is the Torpedo. Bands are loose. They were loose when I cut it. But I had to say something. I had to come on here and say something. So I think I'm gonna do a review of the rest of the cigar. I mean, I could have showed you the cutting and lighting and whatever, but I already did that. So whatever. I had to say something. I've said that a million times now. I need to relax. But it's been a great first third, and I'm excited to get in the second third, and then I will get back to you on this second third. I'm going to continue to enjoy it and continue to enjoy my time outside, smoking this wonderful, beautiful cigar that has incredible flavor. I mean, it's so rich. It's there. Like I said, I feel like I have to puff on it more than I would. A different cigar, but that's just because the smoke is a little thin and the finish is a little short. So, yeah, I will get back to you guys when I'm probably at this first band, if not just as I'm pulling it off. This is going to be a really short video. I've already gotten a third of the way through. However, I think it's worth a mention that this cigar by Aganorsa is so good that it forced me into a video. So, hopefully, by the time this video gets out there, I'll be able to see how I can get more of these, because I'm definitely going to get more. I'm not going to buy a box. However, I might buy a 5-pack of these, just of the Torpedo. I mean, delicious. Great smoke so far. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm about at this first band. So probably another 15-ish minutes in. But yeah, it got me excited. So I had to come out here and tell you guys that it's an exciting cigar, and that I'm very, very hopeful for the rest of it. I hope it develops. I hope it gets more mature, a little more rich. I hope there's a little more smoke output as I get further into it. There is pepper, but it's very light. I don't mind having a strong pepper that stings the sinuses a little bit. I know some people are very into having that pepper throughout the sinuses and stinging the front of your nose, but I'm more or less neutral to that feeling. And this, I just like incredible flavor. And this Aganorsa leaf, rare leaf reserve Maduro, you have to buy. I mean, go get it, go try it. If you're a viewer, go review it. I mean, delicious smoke. I love it. This is my type of cigar. It's very, I mean, it's not even a lot of complexity. And I know last night, the most recent video that I posted is the CLE review. And on that cigar, I talked about how I like complex cigars that add a lot of flavor and that have, like, you know, something different to them. But if it's really good flavor and it's consistent, no one's gonna mind that, especially not me. I'm in no place to go, oh, like this cigar is terrible because it's really consistent, good flavor. No, it's just the problem is that cigars that try to change and then fail, and try to develop and then fail, turn out to be worse experiences than cigars that are just one really solid flavor, not necessarily one nuance, but one really solid flavor combination that's just all the way through. And I'm hoping that's what I get with this, because really strong flavor, really delicious flavor. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm at this first band. About to pull this band off. And there it goes. Save your bands. I knocked a little bit of ash off with it. It's not a cone, I promise. It's not. I just knocked a little ash off. Let me tell you. Pepper building through the back of the palate in the retrohale. That chocolate and coffee still there, still very forward, still very full. The finish has gotten longer. The smoke has gotten a little thicker. It's a little windy, so you can't tell, but the smoke's gotten thicker, a little bit more dense. I mean, Aganorsa. They're not gonna watch this, but please, I mean, I'm begging you. Like, I want to try everything. I don't have the funds to try everything in your lineup, but if this is a determinant of what Aganorsa can be, I want more of it. I want more and more and more of it. And I mean, this isn't, let me be clear. This isn't a cigar that I'm going to have on occasion, like a special occasion cigar. I've smoked cigars where I'm like, okay, yeah, I want this like on a special occasion. I want this to be, you know, a moment, you know, or I want to make this cigar that moment. And it's a nice cigar and it has a brilliant flavor, brilliant complexity. This isn't that cigar. This, however, if it was shorter, I probably wouldn't, because I don't smoke cigars every single day. I don't have time. But if I had time, I'd smoke 2 of these every day. Like, this is so good. I mean, incredible flavor, incredible consistency. Just try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. I really, really like it. I do. I'm going to smoke to this next band. Like I said, this is going to be a shorter video. I'm going to smoke to this next band. There hasn't been any real developments. Like I said, just the smoke texture, a little bit more pepper through the retrohale and on the palate. But it pairs beautifully with that chocolatey coffee, that mocha flavor, which is getting really, really deep and really nice and rich. Especially with that denser smoke texture, it's making it longer on the finish, which is so, so good and so satisfying. I mean, just satisfies the back of the palate. Not a lot of flavor up on the top of the palate, up on the tip of the tongue. I know there's a lot of cigars that have a lot of flavor right there, right in the front of your mouth. This one isn't that. This one is like right at the back. It coats the back of the palate, it coats the back of the tongue. It's very, very nice. I mean, it makes you want to eat it. And that's, pause. But that's like, it's so good. Get it and try it. I'm going to smoke down to this band. If there's any developments, I'll hop back in. But if there isn't, I'll get all the way to the band, say my final thoughts on it. If it, if it fails in the final third, then that'll be a deterrent. But I'm hoping, and especially with Aganorsa's reputation, I'm hoping that it won't. And that it will continue to be a consistently good cigar that I will be purchasing again. Yeah, so that's the last of it for now. I'm going to smoke down to this band, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. Hey, everybody. So I'm at this band. I've been pushing it back for a little bit. I'm going to put it off this way. Save your bands. So, so far, no real development, other than a little bit of like this musty nuance that's coming in. It's very faint. I'm hoping it doesn't build, because I don't really like that super musty nuance. I know that that's, some cigars kind of lean on that a little bit. But that musty, almost like, not barnyard, but just like a musty leather almost. And it's very light at the moment. I'm worried that it's gonna get more prevalent. The pepper is definitely kicked up. Not to an overbearing degree, but it's definitely kicked up. Especially through the retro. It stings a little bit, but not bad. It actually helps with that little bit of like that musty nuance that's in there. To retrohale. So throughout the cigar, love the palate. Just absolutely adore it. Haven't been retrohaling too much because I genuinely love the palate. Well, now the retrohale is starting to get more pleasant than the palate, which isn't a problem for me. And I don't have a problem with that in a cigar. And I think that development is very natural, and that development is very welcome. It's not a negative development in my brain. So yeah, and I think unless there's another change, I mean, I'm at like the very last third, not even the third. Yeah, that palate has that little bit of must. Yeah, you kind of get on the front, but nothing crazy, nothing different really. But I do not mind that because it's been incredible flavor, and that musty leather nuance does not bother me if it's not that strong, and this isn't that strong at all. So yeah, very excited for the rest of this. I'm probably gonna smoke it all the way down to the nub, and if not, then I will come back. But I don't think I will. I think this is just going to be it, and this is going to be the end of it for this final half a third. Because I don't expect it to change greatly. Just throughout the cigar, it's been very consistent. So I don't expect it to change greatly, and if it does, I'll hop back in. But for now, the Aganorsa Rare Leaf Reserve Maduro. Best one I've reviewed. Like I said, not like the best. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to make this an occasion stick, but a stick for handing out to people, a stick for just having on a regular basis. Fucking phenomenal. Great, just relax, hang out, smoke a good cigar. Enjoyable. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. Like I said, shorter video. Yeah, that's it. See ya.